made it out here this morning. Sitting on a depth contour that runs into a point. We just got set up. We've already marked several fish. They're semi-interested. Wasn't quite ready for them. Didn't have bait on, just dropping dry jigs and spoons. But we're after crappie and walleye today, and we'll certainly take whatever else shows up. 36 degrees and overcast today, sitting on about 12 inches of ice. This is one of my favorite lakes. Whenever you see me fishing the big spillway, this is the same lake. We're just out on ice now. I've never ice fished this lake before, but we're gonna see what we can get done. Come on. Come on, fish, eat it. There we go, fish on. Fish on. Let's see what we got here. Another little walleye. Little guys. Lots of little guys. Oh shoot. One of my crappie rod. Oh, he just rushed it. That's what we got there. Just a little walleye gator. A little tiny guy. Definitely not what we're after. Oh, I just pulled off on my crappie rod. Let's get him back and concentrate on this other fish. I feel like that's crappie. Man. Just chaos going on here. Something coming up fast on my crappie jig. Wants it, but he just ain't getting it. There's a couple of them down there. There we go. Oh, I don't think that's a crappie. I think that's another walleye. That ate my crappie jig. That's a pretty light rod for walleyes. Oh, and it is. It's a big walleye too. Better one. Much better one. That one might even keep. There. Might even keep. Let me find my ruler that's buried down in here somewhere. And I tell you what, guys. After 2 days ice fishing, my freaking sled is a mess. Oh yeah, keeper number one. Nice. Well, I expected to have more luck with crappies today, but evidently the walleyes are hungry too, so keeper number one, he's gonna go in the bucket. Bucket. Keep on going, find some more here. Man, that was a good school. Lots of real aggressive fish. Caught one on my spoon. Got him back as quick as I could because there's fish all over my crappie jig, and my first keeper actually came on a little tiny crappie jig, which is kind of weird, but they must be fairly unaggressive today for that to happen. But we're gonna get back down there, find some more. They're biting. There we go, that one's down. And a minnow head for my other spoon. There's the guy. Well, I'm glad we got on some fish today. After yesterday, I was a little frustrated because I don't want to keep taking you guys back to the same lakes over and over and over. So I made the decision, instead of going back to the lake where I did my last video, I was going to explore some of these other lakes that I knew had fish in them, but I'd never ice fished before, and just totally struggled and wasted a day yesterday. Oh, one firing up on my crappie jig again. Oh, he was just coming for it, man. How did he miss that? And how did I miss him? Both of the above. Here they come again. There's two of them down there. One for the spoon, one going for the crappie jig. What is this? He is fired up. Just not getting it. Alright. Got him. Got him. Hooked up again. Man, that fish came up 10 feet off the bottom to hit it. Another little walleye. Little guy. Just aggressive as all get out, man. That was amazing. Little guy. Hopefully we're getting all this. Go back with him here. Come on, fish. Oh, there he comes. He's coming up to it. Missed him. God dang it. Oh, there's still one down there. Does he want to play? He's looking at it. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. He's accelerating towards it, and he didn't hit it. Did not hit it. What is going on here, man? Wonder if I lost my minnow head on that one. Better check it. Yep, I did. That's what he did. He stole my minnow head. Alright, slender spoon on and I'm hooked up. Definitely seem to like that a little better. Let's see what I got here. Feels like a better fish. Definitely could be a good walleye. He's angry. Nice. He's not a big one, but he definitely is one. Man, we've been waiting for a minute for that guy to come in and whack it. Looks like the change back to the slender spoon was the right change. He came right in, followed it up, smacked it, caught him. Just like he's supposed to. Definitely not big enough to keep. 13, 14 incher, but we'll definitely take him. Breaks up the day good. Get him back in the hole here. Off he goes. Alright. Get another minnow head on here. Let's see if we can't do that again. Oh my gosh, that's a tiny guy. I might just have to leave him on that hole because he is not very big. That's a tiny minnow. Let's try just leaving them on their hole, see what happens, because he is not very big. So, slender spoon once again seems to be the one today. He got right after it. Oh, there's another fish down there. Can I get my lure down there quick enough? Get him interested even? Several fish down there. Anybody interested in eating? Oh, maybe. No. Dang it. I feel like I missed an opportunity there by not being down quick enough. That's the one downfall to the slender spoon. It's a great lure, but those fluttery spoons like that take a lot longer to get down to the bottom. So when you got fish moving through, and you catch one, getting rebaited and back down quick enough can be hard. So So when they're aggressive enough and hitting that rattle spoon, that's definitely the way to go, because that thing just shoots back down to the bottom. If I would have had that on, I would have gotten down there in time to get those fish's attention. Now, not a guarantee I would have caught them, but I would have a lot better chance because my slender spoon was still 10 feet up off the bottom goofing around. So that's one big advantage to that rattle spoon. Let's get back after these fish. Hopefully some more move through here. Got some fish moving in on the screen. They look a little different though. They look bigger and moving different, so they may not be walleye. But we will see. A high flyer up there. That is most assuredly probably not a walleye, but might go up and see what he is here. Not interested, that's what he is. Not interested. Oh, there's one coming up off the bottom. Wanting to mess with it, but he ain't eating it yet. Let's see. Keep him going here. See if we can keep him going. Come on, fish, eat it. You know you want it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get several fish around me, stalking me, but they're just not getting bit. Can't decide what they want to do. Might have to change up to the rattle spoon here, because they seem to be slowing down on this again. And if you'll remember the last trip that I made in my last video, midday was when I got there, and that rattle spoon was the hot bite. Later on in the evening, as the evening bite kind of started to pick up, that's when that slender spoon started doing a little better. So I know it has something to do, it changes fish to fish as well, but also definitely it seems like there's a bite time frame for different lures, whether you're fishing soft plastics or spoons or live bait. I mean, there's times that some just work better than the others, and you have two choices. Either you can adapt and catch the fish, or you can fish what you want to fish and maybe not. So that's kind of how that just pans out. You have to make that decision. A lot of fishermen have a comfort lure, and it's really hard to get them off of that lure. That lure is one they have confidence in and they're comfortable with, and they will leave that sucker tied on all day and watch fish swim in and swim away, swim in, swim away. Yeah, that's not me. I like catching fish, so if I see that happening too much, I'm out of there, finding something different. So fish on. Finally. Man, it's been a minute. Man, that one followed it up. Oh, he just pulled off. God dang it. Oh, I lost him. That fish followed that thing 15 feet off the bottom before he hit it. He followed it up so far, then he pulled off. That's craziness. That sucks. There's a whole school of fish off to my left though, man. They really look like a big school of crappies. I wish they'd come over my direction just a little bit so I could see, but they're 10-11 feet over there. Need them to come over and visit so I can catch a few of them if they are crappies. I've been dying for crappies and have not been able to get into them yet. Being a little stubborn for me.
In there. Are you all right? Should I call the cops? The whole time I'm sitting there, all I can think about is, oh, that's why they put the chip in a car.
God dang, I got a fish. Finally, lightest bite ever. Barely hit it twice. Barely hit it twice. And he's just a little guy. Man, I've been waiting for that fish for like 3 hours. Craziness. Finally got another one. Little 12, 13 incher. Nothing super special, but god dang is he a welcome sight. We have been going and going and going and catching nothing. Finally got one. Let me put him back. And he's gone. Alright, let's get another minnow head. Get back down there. Maybe they're gonna come to life a little bit here. Holy crap. The smallest minnows ever. Smallest minnows ever. Getting down to my crappie minnows now. So it's a good thing I'm just tip and jig with them and not bait fishing with them. Trying to use up all my minnows because, as you guys may have heard me talk about, we got a surprise coming up for you guys. And next Friday is when we're actually leaving, and we're going to be out of town long enough that I don't want to keep any minnows in the tank in my house, so using them up, get them gone before we leave so I don't have to worry about them, and I'll just restock them when we get back. And I've gotten my stockpile pretty low anyway in preparation for this. Alright, well, we finally got another one on the board, but I need 3 more 15 inches or better for dinner. That's what I'm working on now. Try and make dinner. So it's now 2:50 in the afternoon. That's the first fish we've caught since about 1 o'clock. That's a long dry spell. Hopefully that's a sign that they're gonna start picking up again and eating for us, so we're gonna stay on them here. Hopefully try and finish this up before it gets too late. Today's New Year's Day. Last night was my wife's birthday, so I spent all day yesterday not catching fish, trying to get a video that I couldn't get. And since I didn't find any fish yesterday, I had to come out today, but I'd like to get home at a decent time, have dinner with her. Let's get some fish. One thing I want to talk a little bit about here is I'm doing something a little different. So a lot of walleye fishermen know during the summertime that fishing contours and finding the depth that the fish are at is a really good strategy. But it seems like once wintertime comes around and the ice covers the lake, the guys move away from that and they're always looking for hard structure, drop-offs, humps, rock piles. That's not a bad way to go. I mean, there's usually fish on that structure. The problem is there's also usually a lot of fishermen. So a lot of times on lakes that get fished pretty hard, I shy away from that hard structure and start trying to fish those contour lines. Figure out what depth the fish are working in. Set up on a contour at that depth that's got some type of structure near to it so you can capitalize on those traveling fish that are moving back and forth in that depth range. Especially here in Nebraska, that's going to get you a lot more fish and get you away from the crowds a little bit. These fish don't get thumped on quite like the fish that are sitting on hard structure. Right now I can count on one hand the number of shacks that are around me, and I can probably count on a couple of fingers the ones that are catching fish.
How's it going, guys? Well, that was another awesome day on the ice in Nebraska. It started out hot and heavy. We were marking fish, they were hitting, we were catching them, walleyes and saugers, good stuff. And then at noon it just died. I sat out there for the next 4 hours, got sniffs, but not so much as a bite till almost 5 o'clock. But that's okay, there's plenty of ice out there and lots of ice season to go. However, next Saturday I'm getting on a plane and head somewhere tropical. We're gonna get some great fishing footage from a destination that we're going to for you guys. So if you're interested in that, please hit the subscribe button so you know what's going on. When we get back from our trip, we're gonna have a big giveaway, so stay tuned for the details on that and we'll keep you informed. If you like this video today, please hit like. It really goes a long ways towards helping me with this channel. And shoot me some comments if you guys want to see something different. You know, I'm just kind of going by the seat of my pants every Saturday, finding a new place to fish for you guys. But if you guys want to see something specific, by all means, make a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'd be more than happy to go and do that stuff. Thanks for watching, guys, and get outside fishing.
For someone to save